Tonight in Atlanta, England versus Argentina. 60 years of history, 60 years of heartbreak, and one referee that the entire football world is already talking about before a single ball is kicked tonight, before Messi touches the pitch, before Bellingham runs out of that tunnel. One name is already dominating the conversation: Ismail El Fath, tonight's referee. And ESPN, not a fan page, not a blog, ESPN already asked the question publicly this morning. Why might Ismail El Fath be a good luck charm for Lionel Messi? That is not a conspiracy theory. That is ESPN asking that question out loud. Before kickoff, let us look at the facts, because facts are all we need tonight. This is what Argentina's journey to this semi-final looked like. Group stage, match 1, Argentina versus Algeria. Messi stood on the calf of Algerian captain Aissa Mandi in the first half. ESPN, the referee standing 15 yards away, did nothing. VAR watching on 17 camera angles, did nothing. Messi stayed on the pitch. Messi scored a hat-trick. Algeria reportedly filed a formal complaint about the refereeing. ESPN. FIFA said nothing back. That was match 1, round of 16, Argentina versus Egypt. 62nd minute. Egypt's goal was disallowed after a VAR check found a foul in the build-up. ESPN. A foul the referee on the pitch, standing right there, did not call. A foul that took 3 minutes and 42 seconds of replay to find. Egypt's appeal later in the match for a penalty was waved away before Argentina scored the winner in the 92nd minute. Al Jazeera. The Egyptian FA said several decisions during the game impacted the outcome. Al Jazeera. That was the round of 16, quarterfinal. Argentina versus Switzerland. Switzerland score. Argentina are under pressure. And then a brand new VAR protocol is applied. Swiss coach Murat Yakin called it unacceptable. The week. Christina Unkel, British broadcaster, ITV's rules analyst for the World Cup, and a former FIFA referee, said, "I don't think it should have been applied in the first place. It was too broad." The week. She added, "Fan confidence is completely eroded right now." Al Jazeera, not a fan, a former FIFA referee, saying fan confidence is completely eroded. Switzerland go down to 10 men. Argentina win. Argentina are in the semi-final, and now tonight the referee is Ismail El Fath. Here is what you need to know about Ismail El Fath. He is American. This World Cup is being hosted by the United States, and the United States Football Federation has a commercial and financial relationship with FIFA that is worth billions of dollars. I am not saying that means anything. I am saying the football world is watching. I am saying that social media critics have dubbed Argentina Wargentina due to a series of favorable refereeing decisions. The week. I am saying that World Cup fans have accused the referees of showing major bias towards some of the global powers like England and Argentina. Fox Sports. I am saying that when ESPN themselves ask whether a referee is a good luck charm for Messi before the match even starts, something is wrong. Now here is the other side, because both sides deserve to be heard. The people who say Argentina deserve to be here will point to the numbers. Messi has scored a tournament high 8 goals, tied with Kylian Mbappe. Yahoo Sports. Argentina are unbeaten in their last 12 World Cup matches. They are the defending champions. They have Messi, Lautaro Martinez, Julian Alvarez, the best attack at this tournament. And honestly, they are not wrong. But the people who believe Argentina is real will point to a pattern that no mathematician can explain away. 5 matches, 5 controversial moments, 5 times Argentina benefited. And tonight, match 6. The referee is already being questioned before kickoff. Now let us talk about England, because England have their own story at this tournament. Jude Bellingham has been outstanding for the Three Lions, scoring a brace against Mexico and Norway. FIFA, he is the first player to score 2 or more goals in consecutive World Cup knockout stage matches at the same tournament since Diego Maradona in 1986. Yahoo Sports. Think about that for a moment. The last player to do what Bellingham is doing right now was Maradona. At the 1986 World Cup, the same tournament where Maradona punched a ball into the net with his hand and England went home 40 years later. England are back, facing Argentina again, and the ghost of 1986 is everywhere tonight. Nearly 2 centuries of tangled and bloody history, and a fierce and bitter on field rivalry, forged over 6 decades and punctuated by drama, controversy, and a sprinkling of magic. Yahoo Sports. Their quarter-final clash at Wembley was dubbed El Robo del Siglo, the robbery of the century. In Argentina, as England prevailed 1-0 after playing over half an ill-tempered match against 10 men. Yahoo Sports, hand of God. Maradona ran into the box to challenge for a ball looping high into the air, and he fisted the ball past on-rushing keeper Peter Shilton and into the net. Despite protests from the England players, the goal was allowed to stand. Yahoo Sports, Beckham, penalty, England win. And now 2026, Atlanta, Bellingham versus Messi, England versus Argentina. 60 years of history colliding in 90 minutes. Here is what has to happen tonight. England need to score first. If Argentina go ahead early, the pressure of chasing the game opens up spaces that Messi exploits better than any player who has ever lived. England need Bellingham to be Bellingham. Not the nervous Bellingham, the Bellingham who runs at defenders, the Bellingham who scores in extra time, the Bellingham who makes this England team believe they can win. And England need, above everything else, for the referee to let them play, for VAR to treat both teams equally, for every foul to be a foul, for every penalty appeal to be judged on what happened, not on who it happened to. Because here is the brutal truth. If England win tonight, they end 60 years of hurt. They reach their first World Cup final since 1966, the year they last lifted that trophy. And if Argentina win tonight, the football world will spend the next 10 years arguing about whether Argentina was real, whether this tournament was decided in offices instead of on pitches, whether the beautiful game is still beautiful. So I will leave you with this. Bellingham was 15 years old the last time England made a World Cup semi-final. Now he could be the reason it makes its first final since 1966, which is also the last and only time it lifted the trophy. Yahoo Sports, one player, one moment, one chance against Messi, against Argentina, against the referee that ESPN already called Messi's good luck charm. Tonight in Atlanta,